throne room. And it's free, and we have 10 gems. Throne room, finally. Welcome back to Blueprints. My name is Noel, I'm a Swiss game designer and programmer. The day before yesterday we tried the school exam and failed terribly. So yesterday we looked at all the mistakes that I made and how to fix them. So if we ever get this exam again, I'm pretty sure we should be able to now finish that properly. Oh yeah, I forgot about the package that we got. Let's look at it. Packing slip. Amateur lockpick gems keys. That's pretty good. Alright, we'll take it. Wow. Have I ever... I think I've gotten one of these before. Once. Okay. Yeah, so potentially the exam. Otherwise I would like to get the Mechanarium or still the throne room. I'm not sure what to do to get the throne room to spawn though. Oh yeah, I also had the clock tower yesterday, which gave me an extra key. And I think I'm gonna go for the shelter so that we can make it a bit further today. Do I want to go down? Potentially for the extra gems, since we need 5 gems, I think, for the throne room. We really need to make sure we keep all those gems. And I can start an experiment from here, right? Thank you again for mentioning that in the comments. Okay, so I think the best result would be that one. Okay, then digging seems to be the most... I mean, we're never going to draft a hallway next to a hallway, and locked trunks, we're not going to get that many, so hopefully... Well, we're also not going to be digging that much, so these are not really that great, these experiments, to be honest. Let's start to the left, as always. I think I'm going to start off with the storeroom. Because I don't really want to waste the dining room here. I don't think that's a very good idea. We do get a lot of resources here. We need to make sure we're not locking ourselves out. That would be something. Okay, maybe we'll get the spare room, because I don't really want to get the boiler here either. To the left would be good here. Okay, now I think I might go for the den, so we can still keep going left. Okay, and then we'll try to get all of these spaces here. The conservatory would be good, so that we can tilt things into our favor. Then potentially the reading nook, I guess. Gives us another key. We're very good on resources for today so far. And to the right here, maybe. Which we could do with the parlor or the library. But I think I'm gonna go for the parlor first. Boxes next to this box contain gems. Boxes. So that would mean in the white one. Boxes next to this box contain gems. That would be either of the two. Boxes next... I mean, that can only be false, because not 2 boxes can contain gems. Boxes next to this box contain gems. So this might be true, and this might also be true. Which means it would be in the white one. If this is false... then this would also need to be false, because it cannot be in the blue one then. Which means this one would need to be true, but then the gems would be in 2 spaces. I don't think that makes any sense. Whew. Okay, we're doing good on gems for today. Here a hallway would be good. Okay, I think I might go for the dining room then, because I want to get access to the conservatory if possible. That would be really good. Let's see if we can get that here. No. But, okay, I'm either gonna go for the planetarium or for the solarium. I think I might go solarium, because that increases the chance for the throne room, right? Do we usually get anything here? The purse, okay. That we looked at. We don't have a shovel. Alright. Then let's try to connect to the foundation before we head back. Or we could draft a a dead end here. Well, that would work too. Do a dead end and then continue through the starting area. Okay, let's do that. There's another gem. We'll take it. Alright, now the question is, I think I'm going to go through the entrance hall first. And then probably the pantry. I don't really want to spend the gem if I don't have to. We got interest. Alright. It's either going to be the office or the dormitory. I'm inclined to go for the office because I don't really want to lock myself out. Okay, I think I'm going to go for the office. We are getting another gem in here at least, which is good. But I think that's it. Then here, hallway again. He doesn't really want to give us a hallway, so I think I'm going to go for the bedroom. And then next we'll do a dead end in the corner. Could do the utility closet, okay. What does that help me? I can turn off if we get a security. Yeah, so my thinking here is that I'm probably gonna get the utility closet because it's a dead end. And then that's the only thing that makes truly sense. Then here I don't know if I should turn this off. I don't think so, but we can turn all of these things off. Okay. And then we will now go through the den and continue on. Hopefully we get options here. Well, not great options. We can do the chapel, but that's about it. Okay. Could do the cloister, which would immediately give us more space, which would be good. Might do that. I don't think I need to go inside. Wait. I don't think there's anything here, no. Okay, let's check here to the right first. Hallway would be good. Okay, let's go with the... Or we do a dark room. That's also okay. Although we can get that anywhere, but we can only get the East Wing Hall here, so let's do that. And then here we'll get the closet. Perfect. Gives us items. Great. Keycard, perfect. I was kind of gambling on getting the keycard, that's why I didn't turn off the keycard system. Alright, what are we getting here? I mean, we could do corridor, I guess. I don't really want to go to the left here. So the corridor is the only thing that makes sense, but I will not yet go there. Instead, let's go back and see if we can connect to the foundation here. Which we can do with the kennel. Sure. Then here to the right. Armory. Perfect. Perfect. Do we get an axe? Yes, we get an axe. Okay. The question is, what are we going to axe? Maybe on the throne room, to be honest, because that costs a ton of gems. Yeah, to be honest, I don't really want to go through all the rooms again. I think good options that I found last time were either the school room because of the exam, but I think that should be possible to do. Or the trophy room. I think the attic would be nice because it gives us so many items, potentially including gems. Or what else? I think I'm gonna go for the throne room because it's so hard to spawn. What was this again? Can knock the locks off chests. That's actually pretty good. And what's the shield again? Protection. Okay, let's first axe. How did that work again? Like this. Throne room. How much does the Mechanarium doesn't cost anything? I think I'm gonna do throne room. It's super expensive. Rare. Yeah, reclaim the crown. The former seat of power of Orindia Ares before the current era and the rise of the Red Banner. Let's do it. I think that's a pretty good choice. 5 is a lot. Okay. I think we'll also buy this. Then the shield, I'm not sure if I should get it. I mean, what else am I going to do with the money? Buy steps, but I'm not sure if I'm going to need that. How many... let's not get the shield yet. We can still get it later. Okay, so here, north... oh, we can lockpick, but not here. Closed exhibit. We could totally do that. No, I would first go for the dark room because we are shielded from the effect. I think that makes more sense. Ah, but it's still dark. Wait, okay. Then let's see what we can get here. Oh, the Mechanarium. How many do we have? How many Mechanarium rooms? 1... With this one too. That's a freaking joke. Oh, although if you draft this, if you imagine this being drafted here where I'm pointing, then to the right it's blocked off. Does that mean I have to draft this standing like by itself, not with any of the doors locked off? That would be even harder. The Mechanarium has 1 door for each mechanical room. But actually, potentially, so if I would draft this there, that means the entrance is already sealed off and there cannot be a door to the right. So that removes 1 door. Is that good or bad? Maybe that's good. I mean, I don't know where the key... Okay, so the key has to be in one of the... diagonal doors, right? Because they have little chambers here. Whereas these ones just lead to other rooms. So potentially if I would draft this here, I would save myself from having to open this door. So I would need to draft 1 less. So potentially if we draft this in a dead end, we only need 4 mechanical rooms for the key to spawn. Maybe. So if I draft this here, I can then go straight and to the left. That would be my theory, because I have 2 rooms. Or does the entrance count as well? Ah, the entrance counts as well, right? That's kind of the crappy case here. And I also don't need the gems for the throne room anymore, so we're a bit safe at there. I think I'm gonna go for the Mechanarium and see how this behaves in this corner and how many doors spawn. We're not gonna be able to get the key, but that's fine. I'm more interested in the throne room right now. Sure, let's go check. Oh, that's behind the foundation. Okay, so here... Okay, so it counts the entrance as well, I would expect, then in this case. Okay. I lockpicked that one. Oh, look at that. But I don't have any money. I could go for the attic. Maybe I'll do that. Costs 3. So I'm gonna have 5 still. Sure. Maybe we get some good stuff. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. A map. 4. That's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Isn't that just above? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's in the dark room. Okay. So if we manage to get a shovel, we could check the Oh. Today is gem day. Okay, I'm actually not sure if that's such a great item to pick up sometimes. That was this computer thing there again. Okay, I think I got all items now. I forgot to count. But I think that's it. Oh, lockpick again. Then maybe I'll use the West Wing Hall here. But then before going, I'll go back through the cloister and see if I can open something up there. Yeah, here. Okay, freezer, great. Gives us a star if we do the aquarium. Or I go for the hallway, which is free. I don't want to go for the freezer because that basically ends my run. So maybe just hallway then. I think. Then let's go through here first. See what we can do here. Master bedroom. The billiard room. I'm considering the veranda so we can keep going straight. I think that would be quite alright. Huh? There's also often a shovel here, but not today. Okay, we could do foyer to get even more straight. Hallway doors are always unlocked. Which could come in handy, although we have a lot of keys. But I kind of don't want to stop. I mean, I could end this with the dormitory here. Or actually, I probably should do the study then, because that gives me a gem guaranteed. That might make more sense. Otherwise, I don't think there's anything else in here. Why is there no paintings in this one? Were they taken out? Oh, what the heck? Alright. So let's go back through the hallway here then. That should be unlocked for sure. Uh-huh. A coin. Why are we having books down here now? There's books here now for some reason. The problem is if I go for the billiard room, I then need to go out of here somehow. That's more tricky. So if I get the gift shop, I have more options, I think, because I can go straight out up here. That might be better. But I don't think I can really buy anything. Freaking 110 coins. Okay. Lockpick kit does not work here. Then let's use a key. We have enough, I guess. Throne room. And it's free and we have 10 gems. Throne room. Finally. What Why was that so hard to get? It looks black. Oh, why is it black? Oh, because black lost. So this is the original throne room. It's black shields. Oh, there's a lever. Oh. Interesting. Sanctum key. Okay. And that's a king room as well. Let's add that to our list. Where are the rooms? By the way, I haven't shown this before. For the school, I wrote down in which direction each of the classrooms are pointing, because some of them are pointing to the right and some to the left. And it's very irregular. So next time I do the path to the final exam, I want to see if this is consistent. If it's always the same, like right, left, right. We did get that sanctum key just now. We do have to open the door, though. I don't know if I can keep the sanctum key if I don't open the sanctum door. Where's the king? Here. Study. I crossed out the study for some reason. The throne room, which is now easy to acquire as well. Oh, easy. Because it's free. Why is this? Oh. Oh, there's a coin here. That's what's beeping. Okay. And this is just room 46 again. Oh, so this also opens the north lever, just like the sanctum one. I mean, okay, great, but... Oh, this gives us... this gives us the sigil. Isn't that like Orindia? Or what is it called? Yeah, I think that's Orindia. Is that the complete sigil? I think so, right? Wow, so we can just copy that. That's quite something. But what do I do here now? So this room is just for giving us the sanctum key? Find that hard to believe. Can't do anything with these knights. They don't have anything on their backs as well. Okay, so this really just seems to be... for the key and for this... Okay, let's see where we can get to here. We still have 36 steps, so... that should be enough to do a few things. Maybe we'll use the observatory here. Oh, good. That's the apple. That's a diamond. That's like 3 steps or something. Yeah, is that the Draxos thing? No, the Draxos had like 3 in the middle. I forgot what this was. Oh, this is special flowers. Okay. Well, we're getting a lot of like items, so resources are less and less of a problem, it seems. Straight right would be good here. We can lockpick this. We can do a gym here. Okay, let's put a gym down then. But I don't yet want to enter. Let's first... Well, I guess we could do these 4 rooms quickly and then go back. So, like straight left or something? Clock tower. That would require me to do the casino. Maybe I'll put down the casino just so we can move on and not lock ourselves out. Maybe we could do full house today. Here we can get keys, and potentially we'll play a roulette here later when we come back. Lockpicking works. I think dice would be really good. We already have 2 though. So maybe the commissary, so we can get a good item that we could use on the way back. Or even more gems. A ton of gems apparently. As well as a shovel. I'm definitely getting the shovel. And the set of gems. We can also get the magnifying glass, that's fine. Then I don't think we need any more gems. I think we're good. Then here to the right. Something to the right. A classroom, for example. Maybe a dead end here would be good. For example, the mail room. And then in the mail room we can also check that note that I was never able to read before. This one. Did they ever prove he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? Did they ever prove he was the one? What symbol is that here? We can delete this task that I've had on here almost since the beginning. Okay, otherwise I think we are good here. That's from that. We've read that yesterday. Okay, I think we're good. Which means we're going back through the throne room, gift shop, hallway, cloister. Don't really need to... We have 4 keys left, but I don't think I need any keys. But I have extra money. We could play, I guess. Spin the wheel for your chance to win special prizes. Limit 1 wager per day. Oh. 2 free spins. You get more... Oh, you get allowance over there. Do I want my money still for something? I don't think so. Wait. We do have a meal in the dining room that we can get. We have enough steps to get there. The shop doesn't contain anything relevant. Do we have a kitchen? I don't think so. We might still get one, but I think I want to try to get that allowance there. Let's try. Oh, 2 allowance actually. What's this other thing? This other golden thing. Ah, $30. Okay. Oh, that was close. Sad. Okay. Alright, fine. Whatever. We can't go here. I still find it hard to believe that there is nothing here to do. It is what it is. Oh, I didn't check for dig spots. I wasn't like really looking for them. And we have an experiment running as well. That gives us not really relevant things. Okay, where do we even... Oh, we could go through the kennel here. We actually have to. There's always a dig spot in here. There's usually always dig spots in here as well. Okay. Only have 25 steps left. I do need to be careful now what I'm doing. Let's see what we can get here. Okay, I could go for the... Okay, I was thinking nursery, but I want to try How many steps do we need to get back to the dining room? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 steps at least. Okay. Well, we can't go too far. Although there might be dig spots somewhere here. There usually is at least one dig spot here, no? Well, not today. Okay, here a bedroom of any kind would be good. The nursery, for example. Or the bunk room, of course, yeah. That gives us steps, I think. No, that doesn't give us any steps. Okay. Miscalculated. I thought every bedroom gives steps, but I guess that's not the case. Let's see what we're getting here. Could do conference. I'm a bit scared about the steps now. We have 21, 20, 19, 18. No. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. We still have enough. And if we can get anything that helps us. Could do the passageway to make sure that we get access to everything. See what we're getting. I guess pool would be good here. Can do the garage. I'm thinking about how many steps I need exactly. I think I'm gonna go for the library here. Then we'll see what we can get here. A key for each bedroom in your house. I do have a bunch of bedrooms. Maybe we'll do that, and then if we could get a freezer, that would be cool. I don't want to... Things I don't want to waste my steps, so I'm not going to get anything there. Now I don't have a key. Great. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Yeah, we can just barely make it back. We could try drafting something here, I guess. For example, anything really, just to fill up the house. Yeah. And then okay. I think we need to go through the cloister. Then reading nook parlor, dining. Okay, it's getting kind of close. We don't have an aquarium, but that's okay. We now have 24 steps again. Okay, now we should be able to use the sanctum key and maybe even open the Orindia sanctum. That would be good. Okay, so we now have 6 more steps than when we were in here just a minute ago. This should still be aligned. Bam. Can open up another one. Don't know which one would be better. Let's just open this one. So we're only missing the Sanctum key from the Mechanarium now. Great, and I would like to open this one. Did we solve this one? This one looks solved though. Oh, we did solve that one. The Orindia one. Okay. Well, that's gonna be in a different episode. What does that even mean? Ovin Nevare. I have to look up my notes quickly. Here. Off toward. So Ovin with double N. Of in. Oh, et is east, okay. How would I know what in means? Nevare. Nev. What's nev? New, the state of. So towards something. Nev. Array. 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 Ah, here. Future. Towards something new, future. Okay. Of in. Of in. So what is INN? Oh, we don't know. Doesn't say that. So, okay, this means towards something new, future. Cool. What are we gonna do now? Yeah, so that basically leaves the Mechanarium issue as well as the final exam. Those are the two things that I know I can still do. And then the Sanctum sigils. But otherwise, I'm not sure where to continue. Well, after the Sanctum sigils, probably in room 46, this little postcard puzzle. Maybe, I mean, that has to be something behind that. So Nuances Green has the diamond, but we don't really know much about it. The mountain we might be able to solve. That's apparently stormy and vast and yellow. The mountain symbol thing. This one. Because we've not been able to do that one. Yellow. Yellow is jacked, okay. That's wrong. Jacked. We need to start in the middle, okay. So we need the jagged line for stormy. But what does vast mean? Does vast mean we're using a horseback? I'm assuming. Like the Wild West was vast, no? Which symbol are we using? Maybe tribal? Because they have horses? And then... this is horseback. No, that's not what I wanted. Dang it. Oh, this changes the type of line, okay. Good. Horseback, please. Okay, that's horseback, then jagged line down here. Okay, it's not tribal, probably. Vast. What does vast mean? I don't think it's naval. Rough trails. Aviation. That doesn't make any sense. It could be camels. Camels, turtleback, or roads. I would go with camels first, because it's vast. Although a camel sounds like desert. Is vast desert? Maybe let's go with camel for a sec. Okay, then my next guess... Okay, so if it's not horseback and camels, like what... So, if it's vast... It's not aviation or naval. Turtleback, I just don't really see the point in that. So it could still be... roads or train. I'm gonna try train. Which is this 3 rays. Okay, and then we'll have to guess the inner component. Because I don't actually know. Oh. Okay, so it is trains, and what's this symbol with the dot in the middle? We've not had that before. Industrial, engineering-driven culture. Okay, I would have not guessed that, to be honest, because it's vast. Why is an industrially driven society vast? The Arch Ares variation. Arch Ares was the very first realm to introduce a new color to the traditional tiles of the box. Given the number of ship routes and trade relationships between the two realms, this is not surprising. Fittingly, the variation itself was based on the brass compasses manufactured in Arch Ares that were often traded to sailors in exchange for the valued Morachai puzzle boxes. When yellow tiles are pressed, they move north. Oops. So we need yellow. We could theoretically do this, but that doesn't really help very much. What does black moves to the right? We could do this. Great. We need to get... Let's restart quickly. I think we have to do this so we can get green down. Then we get a yellow one here. And another yellow one here, and then we do this and that. Okay, that was simple. Is that one raised by 2? Okay. One allowance is always 2. That was an easy one. That was super easy. Okay, that looked a bit out of place here. Alright. Oh, they have like houses, elevated houses or something here. Or music instrument, interesting. Renbaum. Arch Ares, first city of steel. Oh, they actually are engineering driven. We arrived here after a few days of sailing, and it made me realize how much more convenient it would have been in the old days when the railway tracks extended all the way north. Arch Ares is a destination with which I am well acquainted, having traveled here countless times on business for Synca. This time, however, I will avoid the familiar towns and factories and will instead track along the northern coast, an area with which I am wholly unfamiliar. Okay, so another clue. Alright, so we solved another Sanctum Sigil. I kind of brute forced it because I don't want to, like also with the school exam, right? I don't really want to look into all these books again. So here on the left side we solved all of them. That's pretty cool. And here we've solved... No, wait. Yeah, these 4 are solved. That's cool. And here on the right, none of them are solved. Okay. What I also just realized is, why is the throne room 5 gems if there is nothing in there? Something, yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have axed it. I just... the problem was, I didn't want to get to finally get the throne room and then not have enough gems. That's why I axed it. But now I'm thinking if there's nothing in there, that was a mistake. Ah, this game. Anyways. Oh, the throne room is now listed separately. How many dead rooms do we need to win that competition? Oh, look, this looks like a freaking castle now. Corporate Castle of the Dead. Wow. Okay. Feel free to leave a like if you've enjoyed today's episode and subscribe if you want to watch me finish this game. And I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, have a good time. Take care. Bye.